Hey guys, welcome back to Dude We Can Fix It. Today I'm going to show you how to clean the contacts in your horn for your GMC or Chevy truck or SUV. What you might notice as a symptom of this is as you go to push the horn button in your vehicle, the horn does not sound, and also sometimes you'll notice that if you push harder or push in a certain spot that the horn will make sound. So if you notice that it's getting finicky, but sometimes it'll still work, start with this because it's not going to cost you any money to get in there, clean these contacts, and fix your problem. So let's get started. So before you start removing your airbag horn button on your steering wheel, open up your fuse panel, find your airbag fuse, and remove it from the block, which on this one was right there. So the first thing you want to do is get your steering wheel at a 90-degree angle so the top is facing that way, and that will give you access behind here to this rectangular slot. If you have a truck that is a 2003 or newer, you will not have the rectangle shaped holes behind the steering wheel. Instead, you will have a hole on each side of the steering wheel that you will be able to place a pick in to release the clips on your airbag horn cover. Next, you want to take a small flathead screwdriver. I'm going to put it in that slot. It should go in about 2 inches. Make sure it's in there. Then you're going to pull up on your screwdriver and pull this airbag steering wheel cover off. And pull your screwdriver out. Then you're going to rotate the wheel 180 degrees. And do the same thing on this side. Now, if you want to completely remove your airbag, you would just disconnect this wiring harness here, and this will all come off. I'll give you a close-up of what we're accomplishing here, taking this piece off. So you see this prong and this indention in it is actually a spring retainer. The spring is this spring right in here. So you see when I pull up on the screwdriver, the spring goes down. And when that spring goes down, that allows this metal piece to release and pull out. Now at this point, I want to grab this, turn it a quarter turn and pull it out. Look at all that hair. Now we're going to get this airbag out of the way. First, you just pop this out and use a small screwdriver to pry this connector out. Once that's done, set this out of the way somewhere that it's not around you or anyone else, because this thing is an airbag, can be dangerous. It is very important that when you put these back on, you put them back on in the way that they came off. They are side specific. Next, you will need a T30 Torx bit to remove these 4 Torx bolts on your contacts. Now you'll need a T20 Torx bit to remove the 4 contacts. Now that we have the contacts out, we'll take and hit them with some sandpaper and clean them up. All right, so now that we have our contacts cleaned up, we'll go ahead and reinstall them. You may also want to take a little bit of sandpaper and hit these areas here that the contacts rest on. I went ahead and cleaned up the contacts on these as well. So let's go ahead and reinstall these with our T30 Torx bit. Unfortunately, one of my plastic clips here has broke. This side is recessed, but this side's broke, so it's not going to stay in there. But normally, you would just push this in, bottoms out, turn it about a half a turn clockwise, and then it would stay in there. All right, so now that we have our contacts in, we can hold that in and see if the horn works. And it does. So let's go ahead and reconnect our airbag. There we go. It is very important that when you put these back on, you put them back on in the way that they came off. They are side specific apparently. I had them on reverse of how they were supposed to be on, and the horn stayed engaged. So I took them off and flipped them back around the way that they were originally apparently, and everything seems to be working much better now. So these prongs here go in these holes here and here. There you go. And now the horn works. Now you can reinstall your 15 amp fuse for the airbag. And replace this panel. And there you have it. Well, that's how you clean the contacts for your horn. I hope this worked for you and saved you some money in diagnosing and repairing your horn. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and turn on your bell notifications for future videos. Thanks for watching. As always, do we can fix it.